This is our first selection from the Oryx Multicultural Folktale series on Cinderella stories by Judy Sierra. The first selection is entitled Rhodopis. Strabo, a Greek historian who lived around the time of the birth of Christ, recorded a story told in Egypt about Rhodopis, a woman buried, so it was said, in one of the Great Pyramids. Rhodopis was bathing one day when an eagle swooped down and grabbed one of her sandals from the hands of a female servant. The eagle flew off to the Egyptian city of Memphis and dropped the sandal into the lap of the king. The king was fascinated with the size and shape of the sandal, and so he sent messengers throughout the country to find its owner. They found Rhodopis in the city of Naucratis and brought her to the king, who married her. Strabo tells this story as history, not fairy tale, and we don't know if Rhodopis was in any other way a Cinderella. Did she have a wicked stepmother, for example? This is the earliest written record we have of a unique motif of the Cinderella story, the slipper test, for choosing a bride. Some notes we have on Rhodopis, a Cinderella in ancient Egypt. Strabo's great work Geography, in 17 books, was completed around 7 BC. A later Greek writer, Aelian, also mentioned Rhodopis in his collection of historical miscellany in Varia Historia, in which he identifies her as a Thracian, a fellow slave of Aesop. Complete Cinderella-type stories based on this fragment about Rhodopis, such as the picture book The Egyptian Cinderella, are inauthentic. If it is surprising to modern readers that the prince in Perrault's Cinderella falls in love with the heroine at first sight, it is even more surprising that in Rhodopis the king falls in love with the unseen owner of a shoe. This motif is used in several tales of this book: the Chinese Yexian, the Vietnamese Tam and Cam, and the Iraqi The Little Red Fish and the Clog of Gold. This may reflect the immense physical and social distance between the heroine and her future mate, and perhaps also the seclusion of women in these societies. In the East Indian tale How a Cowherd Found a Bride, a princess falls in love with the herd boy's one golden hair. Falling in love after seeing a picture, hearing a name spoken, or finding a golden hair is a common theme in European fairy tales and medieval romances.